Good evening. Such beautiful faces. So good to see family tonight. This is the Prelude music. This is let's get in here. Let's get in here. Let's ground ourselves on this full moon ceremony together. Saviturvorinyam Bargo devasya dimahi Dio yona prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvorinyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Dio yona prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvorinyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Dio yona prachodayat Om. I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free. I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free. I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'm floating down the river. I'm floating down the river. Where is Osiris? Tricked by the dog said, the Savior Horus. Go down to the river, the Nile River. Leo to Aquarius. I'm floating around the river. Leo to Aquarius. I'm floating around the river. Asleep in silence, awaken from this forgotten bliss. The rising river, the Nile River. Creation ocean captured in stone, knowing we're never alone. Mystical metaphors, one stolen, one untold. Decipher the tireless song of Isis calling us home. The rise has swallowed the fall, and all we will do is answer the call. Answer the call. Answer the call. The veil of Isis I'm lifting on the river. The veil of Isis I'm lifting on the river. Remembered Osiris conquered the dog, said I am Horus. Be one with the river, the Nile River, the Nile River, the Nile River, the Nile River, forever and ever. Namaste.
Oh, I hear myself. Welcome, everyone. We are so thrilled and excited for tonight. There's Mary Catherine. I'm just going to call out people that walk in the door. We're just so happy to see everyone. It's been, this is only our third ceremony in person after 2.5 years or whatever of doing it on Zoom and doing it on. Before that, we put videos together and put them up on YouTube. We were trying to do anything and everything to keep it going and through COVID, and it just feels like coming home to be in person. And there's my friend Krista and Carol. I'm calling everybody. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here tonight. We welcome you. We're just thrilled. We are Spiritual Unity Movement. We do a full moon ceremony every month. We've been doing them for over 25 years. I guess before that, they were doing them quarterly, and someone said to Patrick Arbula, why don't we just do them every month? So he said, okay, and that was like 25 years ago. And I'm sorry he's not here tonight, but we love him. So he was our first president. He was the president for like 12 years. And then I think we've been doing it another 12 years without him already. It's just been so fast. I'm the vice president, Reverend Nancy Fuller. I haven't even introduced myself. Frank on the sound and the music is our president. And I'll introduce all our board later. We're a volunteer organization. We do this from the goodness of our heart because we love it. So every month we have a different speaker, a different musician, but it's always as close to the full moon. We did it at the Onion for years, but over COVID, the Onion changed ownership and we could no longer do it there. So we're so grateful to CSL Granada Hills for letting us come in here once a month and rent their space. Yeah. So we take this time each month to come together because we know people all over the planet come together at the time of the full moon to bring in their intentions, to release things, it's a powerful time. And so we like to link up with like-minded people around the planet. So that's what we're doing here tonight. We are just, as you see, I'm so excited because we have Lisa Elzy Watson here to speak for us. And we have Nadine, Risha to sing for us, and it's just going to be a magical night. I just know it. So we have clipboards. I don't know who, maybe Dina has a clipboard. If we don't have your information, primarily just your email and your phone number, please give it to us because that's how we communicate with people attending these ceremonies. We send out emails through the month, and then Dina sent out a robocall, I think last night. I know we got it in our household. Did anyone else get it, the robocall? Oh, fantastic, great. Thank you, Dina, for that robocall. Because it's never exactly the same night or time of it's as it's not like we can say the second Thursday, the fourth Thursday, So anyway, we can let you know. So, Thursday, okay. From now on, Tuesday or Thursday, nearest the full moon, right here for the rest of the time. I hope that we never have to move again. So we have the sign-up sheet going around. I don't think there's anything else I really need to say at this time, but we're just so grateful that each and every one of you are here, and I will bring up Florence, to give us our opening ritual.
Thank you so much, Darlene. This is a real treat. Wow. It's wonderful to see so many wonderful, familiar faces and some new faces tonight as well. Thank you all so much for adding your beautiful, loving spiritual energy. And Nadine, your opening with the Ombur Buvas Vaha. Wow. Stopped me right in my tracks and made me take a breath. We begin our full moon meditation this evening with an invocation. Great Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, be with us here now. Hold this space sacred from which we may do our work. Open our hearts to your golden light that we may radiate love into the hearts of all. Open our minds to your divine knowing that we may radiate understanding into the minds of all. Open our spirits to your infinite presence, that we may radiate awareness into the spirits of all. One heart, one mind, one spirit, unlimited and indivisible. Be still and know that I am God. Acknowledging that spirit is one and the paths to God are many, in our opening ritual, we honor the world's religions and the many names of God, with a quote from each religion on the topic of love. A bell will be rung and a candle lit as the name of divinity is sounded for each of the major religions of the world, after which we will sound an Om. Om, as you know, is an ancient sacred tone, a deepening, a sounding. The Om allows an intoning of grace, of balance, and empowerment. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Simply relax into your own tone, open to the nuances of this sacred sound as it moves through you. Our opening ritual will conclude with all of us sounding the Om several times, each on your own note, in your own time, in a continuing free form, creating a tapestry of healing sound. We honor all religions as expressions of the one God, Great Spirit, divine essence. May the wellspring of love find in us an unimpeded channel. In the sacred tradition of Taoism, the Tao, spirit, arms us with love. Om. In the sacred tradition of Hinduism, Ishvara, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, one best worships the Lord through love. Om. In the sacred tradition of Buddhism, come on up. Lord Buddha, cultivate a heart of love. Om. In the sacred tradition of the divine feminine, sacred feminine, the goddess in all her forms, the Divine Mother loves and nurtures and sustains us all. Om. In the sacred tradition of Judaism, Adonai, Elohim, you shall love the Lord God with all your heart and your neighbor as yourself. Om. In the sacred tradition of Christianity, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God is love. Om. In the sacred tradition of First Nations people of all lands, Great Spirit, love is the medicine that holds all life together. Om. In the sacred tradition of Islam, Allah, this is love, to fly toward a secret sky, to cause 100 veils to fall each moment. Om. In the sacred tradition of all other religions. You may now say together any additional names of divinity that you would like to invoke. And now we go into meditation. Take a long, deep breath in and out. And in and out. As you take another deep breath, relax and let go of the day. Let go of the people, the challenges, and just be. When you're ready, put your feeling attention into your heart center and relax even more. Imagine a bright, warm sun floating above your head. Its rays are emanating down into the crown of your head. The sun is releasing a pure white light. This light is floating down, fills your head, your neck, floats across your shoulders, down your arms, and out of your hands, fills your torso. Your organs are all enveloped in this pulsating, purifying light of the sun. As the sunlight flows down your body, through your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, it's washing away all impurities, all imperfections, all pain and dis-ease, deep into the central core of the earth where it is transmuted. Your body is filled with divine energy. Right now, you are whole, perfect, and complete. As the light continues to energize and pulsate and vibrate throughout your body, allow it to expand out into your auric field. Let it fill the first layer, a second layer, and now a third layer. It reaches out at your arm's length and it goes in all directions. As you continue to feel the perfection of your light body, allow it to continue to expand and fill this room with your divine essence. Continue to expand your awareness and the divine essence outside of this wonderful structure. Imagine and intend that you are now blessing all of Los Angeles with this pure golden white light. And reach out to all of California, all of the United States. Allow it to continue to flow across our beautiful globe, enveloping Mother Earth and all her beings. The white light of pure divine essence and perfection is now vibrating and pulsating, connecting all beings on the planet who gather with conscious intent to heal, balance, harmonize, and unify the islands of light. We are deeply connected. We have now set the vibrational tone for the ceremony tonight, which is sacred balance. So slowly bring yourself back into the room. Be aware of your feet on the floor. Continue to come back. Move around a little bit. Start to stretch. Continue to know that your light is continuing to emanate. Feel it, know it, see it, celebrate it. And continue to come back now. Come back into your sacred balance this evening. Wonderful, great, fabulous. What's next? I don't have a program. Oh, Arlene, Message of the Moon. Oh, this is going to be really wonderful. Arlene Erickson, thank you.
Thanks. So does everybody else. Oh, hi there. I'm Reverend Arlene Erickson.
And I have our message of the moon for this evening, and this is called the Hunter's Moon. The Hunter's Moon is in Aries, and it's opposite Venus. And just so that you know, the full moon is on October 9th. This full moon is about overcoming relationship tensions through self-love and self-acceptance. As you can see, that's the announcement. This October full moon also brings emotional maturity and patience from positive influence of Saturn. The sun is opposite the moon and brings your home, family, and intimate relationships into sharper focus for the following 2 weeks. Opposing forces such as work versus home, or what you need versus what you want, and I know you've heard that before at other full moons, create inner tension and external pressures. This can lead to conflict and crisis that drain your energy. The lunar qualities of emotions and instincts will peak during this full moon, so be prepared. And do a lot of deep breathing so that you don't lose your energy. Use your increased emotional strength and intuition to overcome any relationship challenges that show up in your life during this period. This full moon is opposite Venus, and it increases your need for companionship. And you should feel more loving and affectionate. I shouldn't use the word should. Please. Please feel more loving and compassionate. I beg you, please. However, it can also create tension in relationships. It may become harder to share warmth and tenderness. Differences between partners can become more evident and problematic. So deep breathe. If your emotional needs are not fulfilled through human contact, you may be susceptible to substitution through food, alcohol, or drugs. It is more self-love and self-acceptance needed before a true soulmate enters your life. Now they tell me. Full moon sextile Saturn brings stability and security to your personal and home life. Emotional maturity, self-discipline, and patience help you understand any relationship or self-worth issues resulting from the Aries full moon opposite Venus. You will be more in touch with your deepest feelings to help share your love and affection. And you will likely feel protective of your partner, family, community, and nation. Relationships will benefit from greater loyalty, commitment, responsibility, dependability, and respect. This full moon in October 2022 is good for attending to shared responsibilities, especially those relating to your home and family. You could respect tradition and ancestors by visiting a nursing home or a cemetery. I should think about that one. Saturn square Uranus is now at its tightest orb since last December. It will gradually weaken, but may still bring restrictions, natural disasters, and political or financial instability. Keep that in mind. There may also be other severe changes and unexpected setbacks. However, the full moon sextile Saturn gives the patience and determination to prevail over these hardships. To summarize, this full moon opposite Venus can create tension in relationships as differences between partners become more evident and problematic. I should keep my mouth shut here. And the sun opposite moon already creates inner tension and external pressures that affect intimate relationships. But the sun opposite moon also brings emotional strength and intuition to help overcome relationship challenges. So you want to call on those. This is aided by the full moon sextile Saturn, which brings emotional maturity, self-discipline, and patience. Finally, fixed star Alpheratz ensures that problems with relationships and self-worth can be overcome. It encourages love, harmony, and friendship. Okay, rather than keep repeating what I've already said, I'm going to move on to the universal message regarding this full moon. Welcome, one and all. This moon brings joy as well as hardship. One does not need to dwell in the negative. Face the positive. Use your strengths to fight your weaknesses. Be aligned with spirit to maintain peace and harmony. Deep breath and face your fears. Bring calmness to your spirit through the cause of breath. The effect is peace and harmony. One maintains strength through the use of a peaceful mind. 'Tis not necessary to dwell on the negative. Dwell on the divine, and peace will reign in your heart and your mind. Dwell in the here and now to bring peace to the soul. One does not need to fret about what cannot be attained or before the moment of its attainment. Peace reigns throughout the land when one has peace and gratitude. Allow gratitude to enter your life, and peace shall be attained. One must enjoy the process of attainment through peace and harmony. And so it is. Blessings and good night.
And as the last few words were peace, 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 we move into our Om Shanti Chant. And if you like, please get up, move your bodies. We've been sitting for a while, and some of you drove for a while. So this is a good time to dance it out. And we'll sing of peace. Let there be peace in my mind. Let there be peace in the earth. Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Shanti Om. 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 Om Shanti Om. Peace within my heart. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti Om, Shanti Om, Shanti Shanti Om. 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 Om. Little louder, Burl. Om Shanti Om. Peace within the earth. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Om, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. One more time, a little faster. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Florence. What happened to my other paper? What happened? Did somebody take my papers? I need my papers. Somebody took it. Thank you. Anyway, thank you, Florence Riggs, for that beautiful opening ritual. Thank you. That's what I needed. And thank you, Miss Dina Hefferson Williams, for that beautiful Om Shanti. I forgot in the opening to tell you that Florence Riggs is our director of our Ministry of Prayer, and we have a prayer box out on the table. So if any of you want to put in a prayer request for yourself or others, please do. And we have a big team of healers that pray over those prayer requests. So I didn't want to not mention that. All right, now to the good stuff. Our keynote speaker this evening, this is almost big enough for that I don't need my glasses, is Lisa Elzy Watson. She is the founder of the Beautiful Human Project, a business for personal and spiritual growth, a dynamic growth counselor and human potential facilitator. Lisa shares her personal experiences and 28 years of studying human development to assist others with their individual transformations. She specializes in teaching universal principles, that's what we're all about here, and their application as tools for everyday life. She creates and facilitates workshops and retreats for personal growth and development for individuals as well as corporate clientele. Lisa facilitates women's leadership groups and delights in restoring power, love, and joy into relationships and leads weekly classes on A Course in Miracles. If any of this isn't true, you can correct us later. She firmly believes spiritual practice reveals our perfection and the beautiful human within each of us. She travels extensively around the world, visiting sacred sites, studying comparative religions and ancient wisdom teachings. Next stop, Hawaii. I don't know if this is recent or in the past, but here she is. Lisa Elzy Watson, thank you. We're so happy to have you tonight.
It's all true.
Oh, good. It's Hawaii.
Relationships. Here I am. Relationships. Relationships now, relationships in conflict. The discovery of ourselves through relationships. I was thinking as I was listening that in Australia, they say that You don't just get to celebrate a birthday because it comes around each year. You get to really celebrate when you've learned some lessons. I've learned a few. I've learned a few lessons. And one of them is to listen, and to listen deeply. As we speak about the lessons that we're going to harvest with this fall season. Summer's over, the heat is starting to diminish, and the light is starting to retreat. The days are shorter and the nights are longer, and pretty soon we'll be in that period of deep silence in wintertime. So what would we like to take with us inside? And so through that listening, through relationship conflicts, Dina said something to me when I walked in. We were speaking about an individual that we both know. Nothing like a lesson through someone that we appear to be in conflict with. And so then we have to begin to ask ourselves the deeper question. Who's out there that I think I'm in relationship with? Who is it that I would like to place the blame or the judgment or the injury or the harm? Who is that out there that I would like to say, you hurt me? That you've done the unforgivable. I don't like you anymore because of what you said. Anyone come to mind? Well, here's our opportunity to tell the truth about that. See, what some of us have learned through studying the Course in Miracles is that there is no one out there. And that anything that occurs, any circumstance, any condition that comes into our purview, into our space, into our life, into our moment, we put it there. Didn't show up by accident. We signed off. Nothing occurs, Holy Son of God, unless you said yes. So if you said yes, then there it is. So you can do a couple of things about that. You can turn your back on it. You can close your eyes. You can most certainly close your heart. But that'll be painful. That'll hurt a lot if we close our heart. So our opportunity today with each other, those of us who are in here, is to take a journey inward, to decide that we'd rather make another choice, that we would rather choose differently than to hold our brother out there who would unfold as a beautiful mystical flower in front of us if we were willing to see them correctly. That we can no longer hold on to that idea or that image that we have been holding heretofore. Today, in this moment, we can just let go of it. And I was thinking about the individual, and I was thinking, if I need to learn compassion, Achille, what better way than to be put into a situation or a circumstance in which compassion is required? So I can talk about it theoretically. I can say, oh, I'm so compassionate until a moment arrives in which I need to actually practice and deliver on that idea called compassion. Are you with me? Yeah. If I am asked to be more loving in my heart, I can sing those words. But when someone has found that soft spot, that tender spot, I'm still working on it, but it's still a little tender. But when they find that spot and press hard, is loving my impulse? The greatest gift I can give to my brother is to say, you can't hurt me. I see you. I recognize you. I understand that you may be in pain. You may be the outpicturing of my pain, my confusion, my discontent, all of the above plus some. But today I am willing to see pass that to the altar of perfection, to the light that is in you, and if I am willing to see it in you, guess who gets to reap the benefits of that? I don't walk away with it. It gets transformed by the renewing of my heart and my mind. And so the deep listening then becomes, what is my brother actually saying to me? Through their actions, through their practice, through our interaction. What is actually being said? And do I want to listen? Do I want to hear? Do I want to deny it? Do I want to say, today I'll be a follower, I'll be a victim of circumstances or conditions, instead of remembering, as the chorus said, that the simple presence of a teacher of God is a reminder. It's a reminder of your divine inheritance. It's a reminder of who you are. Because there are several points of view that we can have about it, right? You see the POV, the point of view. We can have a point of view of victimhood, or we can have a point of view of victory. We can have a point of view where we're celebrating. And so we then begin to ask ourselves some questions about what's in front of us. And the first question is it true? Is it true about me what's being said or thought? Let me take a step back. What am I saying about me? What am I saying about me? Because whatever I'm saying about me is what's going to show up in front of me in that interaction with that individual or individuals that I am living with in the moment. Do you hear me what I'm saying? It's like, it's got to be here first before it can be here. It can't show up here unless I'm holding space for it here. So I have some decisions to make if I want to continue to hold the space of being unloving or unkind or a victim. If I want the point of view of a victimhood, then I have to continue to see victims all around me. Messy business. Yeah. Or would I like to have the point of view that I am victorious? But then I'd have to be listening to what the Most Holy says about me. Yeah, I may fall. Yeah, I may stumble. But I am still the most holy Son of the Most High God. I still am. I can't undo it. I can't unshake it. I can't make it different. I still am. I was listening to a client said, I realized I was trying to perfect my ego. I was trying to get my ego all perfected and cleaned up and shiny so that someday it would become the Holy Son of God. But no. You already are, as my master teacher told me. She said, you can't become the Holy Son of God. You are already the Holy Son of God. And then from that perspective, from that viewpoint, I can reason my way to wholeness. I cannot do it from the position of victimhood. The conversation we've been in, many of us, are why are the young people and so many people so full of anxiety and depression, and the suicide rates are going up. And it's this conversation about, I'm not, I can't, I haven't, I don't understand, versus I am that I am. That I'm powerful, that I am connected deeply and forever to love. And we were sharing last night in class about, and most of you have heard of the experiment of the rhesus monkey and how this experiment went. When the baby monkey was born, they took the monkey from its mother and separated it. And the baby monkeys became angry and violent and destructive. And so they took the baby monkey and then returned it to its mother and placed it on her heart. And their hearts began to beat together in harmony. And then the destructive behavior dissipated. The anger dissipated. And they became one with each other because they were again connected in the only way that we can truly ever be connected, and that is through the heart. It's through the love, It's through our willingness to love. It's through our willingness to give and to be and to experience ourselves as that in each and every moment of now. And so as I think about the young people that are disconnected, we have an opportunity, again, us in here, those of us who are listening, to so clean ourselves up, to remove all of the dust and debris and the woundedness from our own being so that we can be a radiant light, a possibility of peace and wholeness and tranquility for those who are seeking such. That they don't have to have just darkness, that they can actually have light and that they can walk in the light. And so when we're reasoning from the point of view of victory, we're standing in the I am presence of God, which is our divine inheritance. It always has been, it always will be, it's always available to us in the holy moment of now. Always, always available. And so the question that we then get to ask ourselves, is it true? If it doesn't measure up to the idea of eternal, immortal being, loving being, then you have every right to reject it. Is it helpful? Is it helpful to you? Is it helpful to the individuals that you find yourself with to hold on to pettiness or hurt or disagreements? Is it helpful? And the third question you may want to ask is, how does it impact those who I have agreed to play with? How does it impact my community if I hold myself out as a loser? How's that help? If we're going for the gold, if we're going for the win, if we're going for the victory, if we're going for a powerful life, how does me holding myself out as a loser help the forward movement? No, it doesn't. And so these are some of the questions that we get to ask ourselves as we move into this quiet time, as we move into a moment where we can listen and hear, what have I learned through the spring and the summer of my life that has brought me to this moment of now, that can help me elevate myself in the spring that will emerge when I come out of the deep, quiet wintertime, where I am contemplating the truth of my being or what's not true about me. So I'm going to decide that I'm going to let it go. Didn't even know I was holding on to it, so thank you, Moon Meditation, for bringing something to my mind that wasn't entirely clear into this moment. What a gift. What a gift to listen and to hear and to let it go. So what I'd like to do now, if you would like, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes for just a moment. And as you close your eyes for just a moment, see, if you will, that sweet place within you, that pyramid in your heart, that eternal flame, that fire that is within each of us. Call it to your mind's eye in this moment of now. Bring it forth. The invitation is to remember who you are. I know that we've become intoxicated with the physical body. We can celebrate it, we can love it, but sometimes we think that it's all that we are, but it's not. There's so much more of us. And so we return into this refinement, into this quiet moment of now, and we just allow the love that has been so deeply established here through the rituals and through the prayers and through the chanting of Nadine, that we allow this light and this love to wash over us. That we remember. That we put back the fragmented pieces of our mind, and we let all of that go and we come back to wholeness. we come back to this moment of perfect, pure creation. And it is here that we stand. I am a stand for love. I am a stand for transformation. I am a stand for infinite possibility. I am a stand for everything that is unlike the absolute truth of the Most High God to dissolve in this moment of now. I am a stand for you to see all that God intended in your life, undistorted, undistracted by anything that could distort your vision. I am a stand for the infinite possibility that the Word of God falls freshly. That you hear it in a way that heretofore you've never heard it before. But here and now, in the safety of this moment, in the welcoming of this moment, in the love of this moment, you can hear, you can see, you can throw out any relationship conflicts or challenges, and you can unify with the love of God, which is your being. There's no one out there resisting you. You can let go at any time. You can move into this moment, convicted in your heart that when you step out of that door, it will be brand new. Why? Because you said so. For the sovereignty of your being is guaranteed by the almighty presence of the living God. He said, if you say it, it's bound. If you bind it in heaven, it's bound. If you bind it in earth, it's bound. Bind it with love. Bind it with courage to move through shame and negativity and blame. Move through it. Come to the center of your life and proclaim, I am that I am, and I will be all that God intended for me to be from the beginning to right now and to the next moment of now. I will be as God created me. And for this revelation of absolute truth, we give thanks. And with soft, dedicated hearts, we let it be. And so it is. Amen. Amen.
My Reverend Stephen Randall would say, bless hallelujah. Amen. Thank you.
Enter that beautiful, remember that beautiful chamber, your heart center. Remember who you are. Last night, sacred stones, the meditation allowing ourselves into this quiet moment. Andakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresha Andakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresha Vishwadaram Gagana Sadhasham Let's do this one. One more for Reverend Nancy and for all of you. I know. We got to do a concert. Let's do a concert. Okay. That sounds great. That concert, that was a long time ago. I know. It's been a while. It's time for a concert. All right. Well, we'll start tonight. We're planting a seed tonight. Planting a seed tonight. Yes. Well, this song is called Work of Art. This is what came through to sing right now, work of art, because that's who we are. As Reverend Lisa Elzy was saying, we are, I am, and I am a work of art. Mm-hmm. Yes. You are the potter, and I am the clay. You are the artist, and I am the paint. You are the writer, and I am your song. I will be your instrument my whole life long. Mold me, change me, come. Thank you.
So good evening. My name's Burl. Most of you know me. I lead meditative drum circles, and I'll be leading the meditation tonight using a drum. Meditating with the drum, like pretty much all meditation techniques, uses a focus for the conscious mind, something to occupy it, something it can hold on to so that it stops paying any attention to that voice in our head that chatters away all day long. And deprived of the conscious attention by the focus, the chatterbox will quiet down and become still. In that moment of stillness, I experience pure awareness, no thought, and a sense of connection to the greater whole. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. If you would, take a deep breath, close your eyes. As you release, just settle into relaxation. Once more, nice deep breath. And release. Now just breathe normally, and with each exhalation, feel yourself slipping deeper into relaxation. Focus on listening. Give the drum 100% of your conscious attention, ignoring the chatterbox. Allowing it to quiet down and become still. Since this is a world healing meditation, when you reach that place of stillness, pure awareness, connection, open up your hearts, allow healing energy to flow through, radiate out into your life, the lives of those you love, and out across the planet, healing all who are in need. Focus on listening. Let the drum take you there. Now I'd like everyone to take a deep breath. As you release, become aware of your body sitting in the chair in this room. And as the rhythm fades away, whenever you're ready, open your eyes, alert and aware, here and now. Thank you. While I'm up here, I would like to invite you. I'll be here again on Sunday. The Sepulveda Unitarian Universalists who built the Onion and ran it for so long are holding their services here now. And at 5 in the evening, they've invited me to come and we'll pretty much devote the service to a talk of meditation, and I will lead the meditative drum circle in which we all of us together create the group rhythm, the vehicle which carries us into stillness. So it's a nice experience, and if you can, please join us.
Thank you, Burl. That was beautiful, wasn't it? It just was really... If you have your programs, just to kind of center us back, there's a closing invocation I would like us to read together. It's inside. And together, Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, thank you for the blessings we have received. Be with us now as we leave this sacred circle and go forth into our daily lives, taking the energy generated here tonight out into our homes, our work, the people we love, and all we touch. May we be your open channels into this world each day. So it is. I just want once again to thank Reverend Lisa Elzy Watson for her presence, for your words of wisdom. I mean, you really spoke to my heart, and I know everyone's heart, so thank you again. And to my precious Nadine, Risha Parks. I really think, I know everybody must say this to you, but your songs come from heaven directly into our hearts. And I almost cry every time I hear you sing. But thank you for coming from Las Vegas to be here with us. Spiritual unity movement, as I told you an hour or so ago, has been around for 25 years. I didn't read you our mission statement, but I thought I would real quick because I just think it's appropriate as we close tonight. Our mission is to celebrate the spiritual unity of all life and raise consciousness in light and love through community meditation. That's why Burl never lets us forget our 10-minute meditation. And celebration to inspire and encompass those who attend the World Healing Meditation ceremonies and all humanity with the life-transforming experience of healing, oneness, and unity. So that's why we're here. So we are at 501c3. All your donations are tax deductible. We always used to laugh and say we take denominations of any size. So from $1 to whatever you can give, we just want you here. That to us, especially after these 2 years of being away, this is what we do these for. We always used to say we would do them if we were the only ones in the room, and we did do that for 2 years. But it is so magnificent to have each and every one of you here. So thank you again. I would just like the board members for Spiritual Unity Movement that are here, if they would stand up. We're all volunteers. Some of our board members aren't here, but so thank you, Arlene, for that beautiful message of the moon tonight. It was beautiful. It inspired Lisa Elzy Watson, so that was amazing. I think that's about it. Next month, before I bring up Florence to close us out. Next month, we'll be back on Tuesday, November 8th, and we will be doing it all over again with our keynote speaker, Susan Scirocco, who is a transformational life and business consultant. So I know in philosophy and psychology, and she also worked in television and a film professional who's keenly aware of the creative process that enables individuals to take a dream and turn it into reality. So don't miss it. And I'm sure, are we going to have music next month? Yes, our musician next month, Nancy, is Dove. Oh, no way. Oh, if you have not heard Dove, he is amazing. He's a composer. He's done music for television and movies. He plays the electric violin. He is amazing. Amazing consciousness. Just don't miss it. Don't miss it. November 8th, Tuesday, November 8th. We'd love to see you all back. Bring a friend. We want to fill this place up. We just want everyone to experience what we experience every month. So, all right, Flaubert, come back up and close us out. Thank you, one and all.
As we come to the close of our full moon ceremony this evening, let's take just a moment to savor the centered focus of the healing energy that we've generated here tonight, and that we were helped in being generated by Nadine and by Lisa and by Burl. Simultaneously, you give other people permission to do the same thing, clearly knowing yourself as an instrument of light, a being of spirit, and add one more grain of sand to the scales that hold the balance for our global future. Know that at a certain point, one grain of sand can tip the scales. And in this very moment, you may be that grain of sand. So I'd like to invite the candle lighters to please come up and stand around the central table with the candles, please. And then everyone else, come on around. Let us embody the spiritual power that has been generated and received from the forces of light that guide this service. Let's focus that energy into the group center, allowing it to rise up and pour this blessing out into our world, extending its positive healing effect throughout the awareness of humankind and the consciousness of our planet. So let's sound an extended free-form Om. As the sound of the Om, the sacred tone, pours through you, feel yourself participating, drawing this healing love energy deeply into yourself, and then sending it out into your life and into our world. As we sound this Om, let us consciously extend our blessings to our planetary life, to Mother Earth, including the animals, the trees, the air, the water, all beings, as well as to all those who are in need of healing. And for those we would like to include in this healing circle, you can speak their names together silently or audibly. And with power, love, and intelligence, let's sound out this evening with healing, love, and light, and oming to transform the consciousness of humanity, which is in so need of that. Continuing our free form om. Thank you. Namaste, blessings, and good evening. And if you exit out the door against the wall over here, there are books and tapes, and there are a lot of free stuff on the chairs out there. Oh yes. And make sure that you pass by. Nadine has 3 or 4 beautiful CDs. Yeah. Okay, Nadine has 3 wonderful CDs. One is called Daylight. And then there's A Piece of Sky. And then there is the Sacred Om.